Hey guys, Wayne here. I got another one for you. So, here in California, a restaurant called Rubio's Coastal Grill is closing 48 restaurant locations across California. Why? Uh, Due to the price of the cost of doing business in California. And they are probably going to be closing down most, if not all, of the restaurants they have if we don't get inflation under control. Now, here's the problem with California closing businesses down. When California is dried up and there's nothing left of the West Coast, guess where the government goes next? Inward. They spread across the United States. They get their little trolls out and they head all over the United States. This is not going to stop. It's not going to get any better. And it's coming to a state or even the city where you live. It can't be stopped. It's even hitting on the East Coast. It's affecting, obviously, we know New York City, Maine, and all those areas down through there until you get to Florida. Now, I know a lot of people are moving from the New York into Florida, but these just aren't regular people. These are multi-billionaires and multi-millionaires that are moving to Florida. All this inflation, they don't care about it. It's nothing to them. They're used to buying Rolls Royces and billion-dollar homes. So inflation to them means absolutely nothing. Even if they close up their businesses today, they're billionaires. They probably have 80, 90 million dollars in the bank, or maybe 180 million dollars in the bank worth in cash, and they could live fine off of that probably the rest of their lives. Who it's hitting is the poor people like us, you and me. And if you're listening to me talk, you have no money. You are not rich. You are not part of the 1%. So I'm talking to you. And if you are in your mind thinking that you make $100,000 a year, yada, 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 and you're better than everybody, screw you. Get off here. Nobody needs you. I'm talking to 90% of the country that are like us. And it's only going to get worse. This taco place closed down because they can't afford to make it in California. The minimum wage cost in California is out the damn door. Never in my life have I ever seen a minimum wage so freaking high that, they can't even afford to keep their doors open because they can't pay their employees a minimum wage that's suitable for minimum wage. No, the government has to control how much the minimum wage is. And I got news for y'all. Governor Newsom, yeah, I call him Governor because he's Governor Newsom. So Mr. Newsom is running, he's going to be running for president of the United States of America. Look what he's doing to California. Now, I would say probably 60% of California doesn't like the guy. 60% of California is probably Republican. The biggest downfall we have is San Francisco and Los Angeles. Those counties in Los Angeles and San Francisco, they're all Democrat. And they make up a small portion, but they overtake the Republicans in California because there's so many of them. So if that makes any sense at all, that's why Newsom keeps getting in there, because these people love free stuff. Oh man, they're going to keep Newsom in there because they love free stuff. Look at he managed to get $20 an hour for a McDonald's worker that does nothing at all. Okay? And as long as you do this for people, they're going to keep voting for you, and that's what he's running on. Imagine him running for president, promising the entire country, you're going to get $30 an hour working for McDonald's if I win presidency. You're going to get food stamps totaling $3,000 a month if I win presidency. You're going to get $5,000 a month in cash from your food stamps if I win presidency. Vote for me. If you make $50,000 a year or under, I'm going to give you food stamps and cash aid because that's what I do. Those are talking points for the Democratic Party. And that's where they get their votes. Stupid people. Stupid people. Not smart people. I'm an entrepreneur. I've owned a business all my life. I'm retired now. But I never went to college. I didn't have to go to college. I made all my money doing it myself. Hard work. I never gave up. If one business failed, I had enough money, put it away to start the next one, and so on and so forth. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a couple of months all the time with my businesses. And I was able to retire, thank God. But the inflation is killing everyone, including me. And I won't have to go back to work. I hope not. But if I do, it is what it is. But inflation is killing everybody across the country. And until we get it under control, until we, the people, fight against the federal government on paper, on our votes, it's never going to change. It's only going to get worse. Guarantee it. Mark my words. It's going to get a lot worse for all of us. I'm Wayne. I'll see you on the next one.